time to start dropping some F-bombs. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Well, here we are, back already with another episode of Bad Death Battle Ideas. Now, this one I teased almost a week or two ago, I think, but I'm actually kind of glad that I waited to do it because now it's relevant, because now I don't have to speak about this as a hypothetical idea. It's actually going to happen, and oh boy, is it a bad one. So last time we covered Michael Myers versus John Wick, and now we have yet another mother flippin' My Hero Academia matchup because we haven't gotten enough of those. It's not as if My Hero Academia is dead or anything, but whatever, gotta continue to milk that, I guess. Must be getting Death Battle good views, but let's just get into it. I don't want to waste any more time on this one than it deserves. Bakugo versus Reze. Fuck me. Why? Just why? Okay. First things first, mirror matchup. And for those who get annoyed at me constantly mentioning mirror matchups, here's a thought, Death Battle community. Stop suggesting fucking mirror matchups and actually come up with interesting ideas. When I call this a mirror matchup, I mean a mirror matchup in the sense of this particular instance. It is what I like to call a same power matchup, where you are completely and utterly bereft of any ideas, so the only idea you come up with is a duh. Well, these two characters both have explosion powers, so have them fight. That's it. That's all you fucking have. You don't have anything else to work with, because a lot of the people that suggest these matchups are fucking lazy. And if that sounds harsh, then stop being fucking lazy. Exercise an element of creative thinking. And if you can't, then just sit in the fucking peanut gallery like a good fan and watch while people that actually do have some degree of creative visionary thinking actually come up with ideas, because I'm so tired of talking about the same fucking matches over and over and over and over again. Tell me, why does Bakugo only ever get matched up against characters with explosion powers? Why? Why is that always how this has to be? It's the same shit I said before. Every time there's a pyrokinetic on Death Battle, oh, he has to fight another pyrokinetic. Anytime there's another cryokinetic, oh, he has to fight another cryokinetic. So on and so forth. It is fucking lazy. It is boring. How many times do we have to see this same matchup? It's not good. There's nothing here that's fucking good or interesting in any way. And I don't give a fuck that this matchup caused some kind of slander war or whatever. I don't care. Okay, wow, two fan bases, one of which is completely and utterly fucking insane, decided to start a flame war with each other over who would win in this situation. Guess what? That's the whole nature of power scaling and versus debating. This happens all the time. It doesn't make this matchup unique in any way. There's nothing that sets apart this matchup. And again, like I said earlier, why can't Bakugo fight somebody that does not have explosion powers? Because all that means is, just like I've mentioned before countless times with mirror matchups, when you have characters with the exact same powers, one of two things is going to happen. Either they are going to stalemate, or due to whoever has the better stats is just going to step all over the other one. And that's if they don't just outright have immunity to the power in question, such as with Natsu versus Ace, one of the most infamously bad matchups of all time. And you would think after that, Death Battle would learn its lesson to stop doing lazy ideas like this, but no, they never learn. And when you think about all the ideas you could have done, they just go with this one. Also, once again, this coincides with my little theory I mentioned that Death Battle at this point is just outright telling you what matchups are going to happen, because if you go and look back at Death Battle cast episodes, they always keep happening. That's where Death Battle is at this point. They're pulling from Death Battle cast because, again, coming up with ideas is hard, apparently. And it's just so tiresome because it's the lack of any kind of creativity. I don't understand. And here's another reason why this death battle completely and utterly sucks. Once again, compatibility takes it up the fucking ass, okay? Reze has no chance against Bakugo whatsoever. From what research I was able to do, Reze is like building level and maybe subsonic to hypersonic speeds. Meanwhile, you got Bakugo, who ranges anywhere from mountain level to continental level and likely has faster than light speeds. So what the fuck are we doing here? That's another thing I've been noticing with this latest season. So far, every episode has been a complete stomp matchup, and it's really starting to get old. Has Death Battle just given up at this point, and they just want to do obvious stomp matches because they're easy? Is that really what's going on here? I don't get it. Why can't these characters get unique opponents? Like, I cringe to think if they ever bring a character like Katara or something like that onto the show, because you know what they're going to do? They're just going to have her fight another character that manipulates water, and it's going to frickin' suck. Really, there's just not much to say about this matchup that I haven't already said a million times before. And if you are one of those people that gets mad at me because I constantly talk about mirror matchups, well, as I've said before, I'm tired of talking about mirror matchups as well. But the problem is, that seems that mirror matchups are the only thing that the death battle community is capable of coming up with. And this is likely going to just be another bland, forgettable My Hero matchup that's going to be completely and utterly forgotten. So far, the only one they've done that wasn't complete and utter garbage was, well, not even garbage, just so far a lot of the My Hero episodes have just been mid to forgettable. But I digress. The only one they've made that was actually any good was Shigaraki versus Mahito, but even that one had problems and was carried heavily by Moro's animation, and Death Battle better get Moro to animate the fight, because other than that, it's not going to be any good. And the reason why these same power matchups are so freaking boring is because all you're going to do is just see two characters do the exact same thing. This is the type of death battle that Michael Bay would come up with. That's all it's going to be. It's not going to be anything interesting. It's going to be like, oh, look, Bakugo blew some shit up. Oh, look, Reze blew some shit up. Rinse and repeat for 2 to 3 minutes until Reze inevitably dies because she has no chance against Bakugo. And realistically, just like with Metal Sonic vs. Cell and Ichigo vs. Yusuke, Bakugo would speed blitz and one-shot. To get a lot of variety with this matchup, it's just going to be a bunch of explosions and nothing else. And again, it is just boring. Okay? That's all there really is to it. Boring, lazy, and Death Battle is way late to the party on this one, once again, because most of the Flame War shenanigans between this matchup have pretty much died down. Death Battle, if you're really gonna do stupid shit matchups like this, because this can also potentially be classified as a trendy matchup, because this was a matchup that trended on Twitter for a long time. In fact, that's where it came from. But if you want to do these dumb, trendy matchups, how about you get a little bit quicker at jumping on these matchups? Like, yeah, I get it, animation takes time, power scaling and research takes time, but if you're going to do these matchups, stop doing them way after they've become relevant. I talked about this with Ruby Rose versus Maka, where Death Battle took way too long to do the episode, and by the time they did the episode, Ruby was dead and no longer culturally relevant. The guy who made Ruby was freaking literally dead, and basically nobody cared about the matchup anymore, and Soul Eater characters had become so much more broken than they already were because of Fire Force, so it made an already shit garbage matchup even worse by the fact that Ruby Rose had no chance in hell. You'd think Death Battle would learn because you have to be able to be a lot quicker to jump on these things. And if you can't, then just don't bother. Or how about come up with an actual interesting idea? Then again, we have seen what Death Battle original ideas are worth these days. Lucy versus Carnage. And believe me, I have plans on covering that one again someday. But yeah, what more can I say about this matchup that I haven't already said about all these other lazy, mirror, same power matchups? And for anybody who likes this matchup, please explain to me, what is so fun about watching two characters do the exact same shit? Do tell me that, because even Ichigo versus Yusuke had more going on, and that was primarily just a glorified martial arts battle with the occasional swinging of the sword and the occasional energy attack. Because I don't see anything interesting here. Again, it's just going to be explosions, 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 and more explosions. Again, I'm sure Michael Bay is really going to love this one, but as for the rest of us that just want good, interesting, compelling matchups, we're fucked. Oh, and I've also talked about this before, I am tired of Death Battle constantly trying to appeal to the My Hero fan base, because the My Hero fan base is insane, and I don't want the My Hero fan base floating around the Versus community, causing a bunch of shit with their shenanigans. But that's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys around next time.
Sometimes I feel a voice in my head saying the world is dead and it's taking me back.